just chilling with Adam, yeah, I'm just chilling with Adam, I'm just chilling with Adam, look, that's the host of Adam, I'm just chilling with Adam.
We all kind of, me and him look like we could be related too.
You guys look like you probably are.
Your podcast might just break the universe right now.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, we got him, me, him.
Let's hear your introduction of Ethan and how you came to know of him and stuff.
Him or me?
Ethan, how you met him? Or we could hear it from his perspective.
Nah, you go first, bro.
It was the Lyrical Lemonade Boys, right?
Yeah.
They like
Can you pull the mic in a little bit?
Fuck Lil Jake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm from Chicago. So I was out here, and then they FaceTimed me, and his ass popped up on the phone. And I was like, holy shit, yeah, we do look alike.
Yeah, because he had been tagged in so many, like, pictures and videos that I knew he had to have seen that. You know
that you guys were being compared all the time.
I heard Slingshot first.
Yeah, and he had heard of it. So, like, a buddy named Fuck Lil Jake, part of Lyrical Lemonade, a good friend of mine, he got us the FaceTime connection, and we FaceTime, and they said, oh, when I get back to LA, because he was in LA, I was in Chicago.
Because remember we did the Exposed, and I mentioned it in that, because that was one of the fan questions.
Yeah, and then right when we got back, we linked up, and we just been linking ever since. Yeah.
Looking at you guys right now, side by side, it's kind of hard to imagine you guys being compared that much. You don't look that much alike side by side.
I never thought we looked that much alike, but the world thinks we look a lot alike. I'm a little.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a two-tone guess, like you could like.
Yeah, it's like a 50-50. You know, you either see it or you don't.
Depends on which day it is.
I mean, he looks white to me, and you look very Mexican to me. But I've known you long enough that I've like noticed.
I look very white though.
I got 50% in me.
You're 50% Mexican?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
He looks the most.
And he's Ecuadorian.
Yeah,
He looks the most
I'm the real
Mexican.
Spanish.
And here
person
I am,
here.
just not even
I'm the
Hispanic
only one
at
that
all.
speaks Spanish here, I think, which is the craziest
You are.
part.
Really?
I only know the bad words.
I'm teaching Diego.
Would you do a song with who are the hot reggaeton artists? Like what's his name? I forget all their
Bad
names.
Bunny?
Yes.
He's fire.
Yes.
I fuck with Bad Bunny.
Wait, Bad Bunny?
He's one
Bad
of,
Bunny, not Bad Baby.
okay.
International rapper right now is really fire.
Bad Bunny or Bad Baby? That's an important
we
question.
should start this podcast off.
What?
Okay, I just want to say one thing. A lot of my friends made the double XL list. Shout out to all my friends that made the double XL list. But who the fuck came up with the We Got Clout?
We got clout.
Yo,
That
I thought I
is-
was crazy, bro.
I'm actually
I woke
happy.
Up reading
I'm
it.
actually happy I didn't make it because of that title.
Who thought that
But like
up?
I said, shout out to all my friends, Wi-Fi, Ski Mask, Trippy, Lil Pump, Smoker. Shout out all of them. But the writers at Double XL are so retarded.
Yeah, who thought that up?
We Got Clout.
The graphic designer just should be fired, or whoever decided on that.
And like it was awkward. Like it was just
The We
it was
Got Clout
bad.
thing
They might
is
as well
just-
just been like, yo, we're lit. You
It
feel
might
me?
as well
That's
be-
how, like in two,
Probably
they're gonna
was it
look
last
back.
year.
This is the only one that people are gonna look back at and be like, this one's just.
Did they
weird.
usually do a slogan?
I don't know. I never seen
We
one.
got
No, I
clout.
think the last one had a. I don't know if they do a slogan. This
This
Did
is
they not
one year it
know?
said YOLO.
It's just like
Yo,
saying
yo,
that.
next year it's just gonna be all of them dabbing.
Next year.
Next
Next year when the
Ye-
double XL staff
Yo,
finds
year
out
of the
about dabbing.
dab. Like they're just late. Like
Dude,
year
I
of
watched
dab.
the Breakfast Club that came out today with Vanessa, who's the editor.
Yeah.
And like when they're asking her about why 6ix9ine didn't make the cover, she's like, well, I feel like because of his image, he's not really going to be able to get any endorsements. And maybe like, she's like, you have to think about where their career is
makes
going to
no
be at
sense
in
at
a
all
year.
compared
in
to
a
who they
year.
put on.
He's so much bigger than everybody on the cover besides Pump that it's
Besides
absurd.
Pump, yeah, he's so
you
much
know,
bigger
it's
than-
absurd to be like, oh, well, where's he going to be at in a year?
Yeah.
It's like he's so much bigger. It's
Regardless
such
of
bullshit.
anything that's going on, like outside his rap career, like they've put other. I'm not gonna name anybody, but they've put other artists with gun charges and gun violence and all types of allegations against them on it. And so to not put Tekashi, especially a new Double XL being a New York-based magazine, is
Especially
very
that.
is very
It makes
retarded.
him look weird.
Yo, and I have another great story. I'm really good friends with Wi-Fi's funeral.
Right.
That's my
And
brother.
he
Shout out
made
Wi-Fi.
it. You know, yeah. Shout out to Wi-Fi.
Shout out West Palm
Shout
Beach.
out Wi-Fi.
Shout out Florida.
he made
So
it.
much of the cover is Florida.
That's what I was
Yeah.
about to talk
Was
about.
it like five
my
people?
hom-
Let's
my
just talk
homie
about
said
how
it should have been,
Florida just took
It
over
should have been
the whole
the
XXL.
double XL Florida list. But besides the point, I got a really good story. Wi-Fi told me he saw the list and my name was on it. And when he was on it too, and then right after the Tupac stuff, my name just magically went away off the list.
I think that
That's crazy to me because to me that was always such a non-scandal. It's
Yeah,
just not
you know
that
what I
big a
mean?
deal.
What do you
But-
think
but when
about
you-
the
but
way they
when
pick
you-
their artists?
About what?
The way they pick their artists. You think it's a little weird? I think it's
I
a
think
little.
it's weird.
I think it's a little weird.
I
I
think
think
not
it's
having YoungBoy
it's
on it
politics.
and not having Tekashi 6ix9ine on it makes it look stupid. Like
It's
it
politics.
looks ridiculous.
And you pay. It's pay to play and politics.
What do you mean pay to play?
Like
Like the
Stefan
Huffington
Ladon.
Post.
Stefan Ladon.
Stefan Ladon. It's Stefan
Hey, yo.
Don.
Oh, whatever.
She's
Honestly,
dope. I'm gonna be honest. I've checked her out before. I think she's dope.
No, I checked out her music
I think
today.
everybody on
and
there's
I
talented.
checked
I
out
think
the
it's just
song she
weird
had
how
with
they
French
pick it.
Montana. It's really good. I'm not dissing her at all, but it was like, okay, Lil Xan, just blew up super big this year, but let's put on that person, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna name anybody, but yeah, you know what I mean? It's amazing that I didn't make the list, but at the same time, I'm glad because that slogan is so bad.
Yeah, we got clout in all caps across the
almost like
cover.
I don't think they thought it through.
We
No,
got
they
clout.
did.
What
They
was
did.
the
They did.
conversation
Just
about
the whole
that?
thing. I just think even the artists and everything.
Well, I know everybody knows the lady that runs it is the girl with the blonde hair. You
Right.
know what I mean? She's retarded, and I'm here to say that she is.
Why do you say that?
She's retarded. It's all like every Ski Mask deserved to make it. Lil Pump, of course. Cardi B, but she's too big. You know what I mean? Smoke Perp deserved it. Lil Pump deserved it. Trippie Redd deserved it. Wi-Fi deserved it. Blockboy JB deserved it.
I'm gonna kill this fly.
Where was Lil Baby? Where was Tekashi?
Tekashi, but see the thing
Where
about Lil
was-
Baby is right now Lil Baby's huge, but 6 months ago, people
That's what I'm
weren't
saying.
really.
They're thinking 5 months ahead.
Yeah,
and
but,
that's what they
but
explained.
the thing about
it, you know what I
Tekashi
mean?
though is that 6 months ago he was
was
still
still just
like
as big
fucking
as he was
huge,
now, bro.
or whenever they pick the list, whatever. It's like having him out is just this crazy omission to me because it shows that they really just care about having sort of like a clean image and stuff more than actually representing what is hot.
Even though they're trying to keep a clean image, like some of the artists they pick now, 4 months later, are facing that very same thing they're
Well,
trying to
and
stay
that's
away
why
from.
I also like to say
You feel me?
artists in the past have also been facing the same allegations that are the reason they say they wouldn't put them on this one. They were facing worse allegations in the last covers. You know what I mean? I'm not
Right.
going to name names.
No, I mean,
but it's like, what?
Let's
the
just compare it
fuck?
straight up. X's allegations are way more serious than Tekashi's allegations, but on the other hand, X still has to face trial. Tekashi pled guilty to whatever he was charged with, so I understand that and everything, but to me, it's just like, come on, let's just be real. Tekashi 6ix9ine is basically the hottest rapper out right now,
Besides
at
the
least
Lil Pump
top
on
3.
that list, yeah, him. He's
Yeah,
the
and
big
you don't
one.
even have to like him to acknowledge that. You can
no.
hate him more
I
than
think that
anybody
Baby
else.
should have been on it.
Yeah.
I think that would have been fire.
Yeah, I
But
know,
because of the whole
right?
sponsored by
What was
condom
it-
thing, I
what was
see
it?
it.
That is a good
That's
point.
just weird that they do that
What's
too
her
for
name?
XXL
Stefan
being as big as it is.
Teflon Don. Like, Teflon Don? People would always say that.
Wait, say it. How do you pronounce it?
So, Steflon Don. I think her
Stefan
name
Don?
is Stephanie.
I think we should have swapped her out
Play
for
on words.
bad.
No, she definitely
Baby.
deserved it, bro. She got nominated Billboard
I
Award.
think it's
Come on.
true, though, that, like, you can't
And Florida.
probably
Shout out
put
Florida
a
again.
Magnum
Shout out
logo.
Florida.
You can't put a Magnum logo next to a 15-year-old girl.
No, but that's weird that,
That kinda makes
XXL is
sense to
such
me.
a
Yeah, it
big
makes
magazine.
sense.
that
It's a little weird.
All right, never mind.
Why
I'm
is that their
sorry.
biggest
I'm
sponsor?
sorry. I'm just gonna call her Dawn. I'm sorry,
Dawn.
Like
But
next
it's
year,
because I have a speech impediment. That's why. It's not because I'm making fun of you. I have a speech impediment. I cannot say
XXL
it.
get a new sponsor.
Oh, yeah, I
have a
don't know,
speech,
man.
really bad speech impediment.
Yeah, maybe not a condom sponsor. Maybe
Let's
just
get
a
it.
different
Yo,
sponsor.
Get a different
I'm sure Red Bull would
sponsorship.
love to.
Water balloon
Red
sponsor.
Bull.
It's just such a weird
But
look.
they probably would have a Red Bull
Check it out,
sponsorship
Why
if
is
they
that
could.
Magnum? Like, why
Sponsored
is it
by
Magnum?
condoms.
Because
It's like-
everybody be fucking.
Yeah.
Presumably.
Like, it's like, oh, big dick sponsorship.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's so funny about
Double
it.
XL, we endorse big dicks. And like, what the fuck? Come
Lil
on.
Dicky's condom endorsement was sick though.
Let's do ultra thin.
Ultra thin.
Ultra thin.
Let's just do no
I
condom
really thought last
sponsorship.
year.
No
I
condom.
really thought last
Sponsored
year
by
was gonna be
Bareback.
a crazy XXL, like so crazy that no year was gonna top it. But this year is just so much controversy and so much even crazier stuff happening.
I think
What do you
got
even think
crowd.
this till we see the ciphers is gonna be?
Oh, that's gonna
The
be
I can't
great.
cipher.
even-
If
Cypher
the
will be
ciphers
great.
are fire, I'm gonna stop talking my shit.
The cipher's gonna be
I think all-
fun to see.
they're
I
gonna
know
be fire. I
I know
just wanna see the
Wi-Fi,
crazy
Trippy,
shit.
and all them gonna kill it.
Wi-Fi said that he didn't try or that he just fucked around. I
Nah,
saw him say that on a
but his
story
shit was
today.
probably fire.
Oh, he
He's
said that
super
when we were
lyrical,
both
bro.
here, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know.
He might
Pump
have.
said he trolled it.
I'm sure he
Of course,
did.
you
I don't know
gotta-
what that
you
means
gotta throw the
exactly.
Said
cipher.
Ashket it 69 times and cut the beat.
I just can't-
Imagine.
yeah. I was just with Pump. Shout out Pump. Shout out Desto.
What was that show you were at?
It was me, Dex, and
I think it was a Spotify
and
show.
Pump. But Dex got into a little car accident and his eye got messed up.
Really?
So shout out Dex. He couldn't make it.
Whoa,
so
I didn't know about
so
that.
they got Shy Glizzy. But shout out Desto Dub. Shout out Lil Pump.
The Lean God.
Good friends of mine. We rocked the show, killed it. Lil Pump jumped from the top of the ceiling. He's crazy.
I seen that, but I think he sort of like dropped like feet first. Like he didn't flatten out.
He definitely hurt somebody, but it was worth it. And then I have a video too where he's performing and I just run out and jump in the stage. Yo, shout out Lil Pump and Tesla.
As long as we're talking about random shit, I just want to say that we filmed the video for Hard, Block Boy, and TK yesterday.
Oh my god.
Bitch, I'm very hard.
How do you do that with TK being
We have an animated TK coming soon.
So lit.
hologram?
Hologram. yeah.
Hologram
Yo,
TK
Coachella, put
2019.
You should perform with a Tupac hologram.
Oh man, I should.
Yeah. That'd
He
be
would
crazy.
just slap me.
That'd be
He just beat the dog shit out of you. That would be
Beat the dog
amazing.
shit out of me, and then the world would finally forgive me.
Yes, if
Yo,
Tupac
that
finally
has
got to
to
run the
happen.
fade.
Yeah.
A hologram Tupac slaps
What if you did that?
Diego.
What if you did that to sort of make amends with the hip hop
Just pretend to
community?
get hurt, like
No, we have one of Tupac's homies from back in the day, one of the outlaws.
Just hit me
just
really
sort of
hard.
deck you on
I'm
stage, just
so
one
down.
punch.
I'm so down.
No, in the stomach. Knock the wind out of you. It's not even. They won't fuck the
okay.
face up.
Oh yeah, I'm so down. Let's
Because you
do
break
it.
an orbital.
Yeah,
It's not good.
I'm so down.
Damn. No. What about we just have Ethan dock you in the face right now for Tupac?
I have slap me in the face.
That might be bad for your image. Let's be real.
Wait,
He's still my homie.
Just
though.
free-
You know,
freeze frame
we'll
it,
still be
zoom
homies,
in.
but he's
Yeah.
an actor. It's a whole different world.
Yeah, it's different how like what you can do is to
As
be
a musician,
friend. Yeah.
from an actor.
I think like as long as you don't kill anyone, you'll probably be
yeah,
all
like
right.
producer, artist, or producer, rapper, actor. You know what I mean?
Podcaster, YouTuber.
Well, you're a bunch of things.
I'm a bunch of things.
Yeah.
I'm a weird old man.
Hey, is that hat from the listening
From the
party?
Kanye listening party, yes.
You only got one of those.
So
huh?
lit.
I only got one.
Dude,
but
I
when I
wanted
went to
that
the
hoodie.
Kid Cudi thing, I got two.
The IC Ghost. Was it a good album? I didn't listen.
What,
Yeah.
bro?
The
Kid Cudi one?
It got a
it's fucking
10
great.
out of
It's
10.
rad.
It was a
needle
con-
drop, right?
wait.
Really?
Drop, dude. 10 out
what,
of
the
10.
needle drop?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
wow,
you,
really?
Needle Drop.
You don't
He's
like
dope,
him?
bro. I
Oh yeah,
fuck
he dissed you hard.
I
huh?
think he with the needle drop. I think
I think he's biased sometimes.
he knows a lot about alternative rock and all that weird stuff. But when it comes to rap, I think he has no say because he gave Little Peep like a 1.
Really?
And then 2 weeks later, Lil Peep's dead. You know what I mean? So and Little Peep's a great artist. So the needle drop, I think you have no like way to speak on rap. You can speak on alternative rock, all that weird Japanese shit you like. I know you got some weird fucking fetishes, but please do not speak on rap.
Yo, who else are we shitting on today? Let's go. Let's just keep it
man.
going.
Just gonna come
No,
up-
but okay.
Is this just a roast?
Sushi,
fest?
I
This
fucking
is-
hate sushi.
As long as we're gonna keep it super real, how do you feel about the fact that your album in a lot of people's minds flopped? That people like him didn't like it, critics and stuff
Well,
like
it's
that.
crazy
What are your
because
thoughts?
It still debuted on the top. It still made number 10 on top 200,
Right.
which Forbes considers instant success. But yes, I do believe a lot of people think it flopped. My next tape, I had to push back because Drake wanted to drop. Shout out Drake.
Oh, yeah, you don't wanna do that release date?
He wanted to drop it on the same day, so I pushed it back to July 8th.
But so you're gonna drop your next thing that soon?
It's an EP, not an album. It's
Okay.
8 songs, and I think that is better than my whole first project.
Okay.
But the thing is, my management doesn't want to treat it like how I want to upload it on Spotify and all that, but they don't want to do it like
They wanna
like,
go straight
I really
SoundCloud?
don't have a lot of control anymore, and it's kind of sad. But
Damn. So you're beefing with them?
I'm not beefing. I love Stackquo. I love Stackquo to death.
But he has a way that he thinks
But
things
like
should
he
go
has
down.
a way that he thinks, but he's got to understand that we're younger and we understand younger, like the younger generation. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? I get that he understands that the upper part, and we understand it. You know what I mean? But it's all love. It's all love. With so much love.
Do you think you put in enough work on your album, or do you wish that you had done more?
On my first album?
Yeah.
I think it was super rushed. It was a bunch of throwaway songs that got features added to them to try to benefit them. It was very rushed, and I didn't get to pick the track list order. I didn't get to pick the cover art. I didn't get to pick the mixes. They didn't even let me use the same guy, John, that's been mixing my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I was pissed. You know what I mean? And I felt like if I had more control, it would have done way better. But you know, it did make number 10 on Billboard. So
It's pretty good.
As much as you want to hate, it did good. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
industry insider talk. I heard somebody in the industry say that the label might have like rushed the album because of the fact that they spent like $1 million+ to sign you, so they want to start to get a return on their investment. So they might have pushed you to put out a project faster than you wanted to. True or false?
That would be something I don't know about because I'm kept out of the loop of a lot of things.
Really?
Yes, but that could be right and it could be false. But I'm kept out of the loop of a lot of things.
So are you trying to get more involved with your career?
With this next EP, this next EP should have been my first album because it is so much better, and even without the big features, they wanted the first album to be a big thing with like these big features and stuff. And there's good songs, like there's probably like four really good songs: Moonlight with Charlie, Ray Shremmer one, and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this EP should have been my first album. That's all I gotta say. But what they want to do with this is they don't want to treat it like that. They don't want to put it on Spotify. They just want to throw it up on SoundCloud and YouTube, and that's not the right way to go. But guess what? Again, I have no say in this. So I love everybody. I love my management. I love them all to death. But I wish I had more control.
Do they not think that this next project is like the one to
Yeah,
sort
they
of
don't think so.
reestablish
I
yourself?
think so, but they don't think so. But they thought the first album was one, and I didn't think so. So, just there you go, right there, Dan. It's right there. You know
Okay,
what I
but
mean?
this is something I've said is that
'Cause I'm an open book. I will speak my mind.
I
you know what
appreciate
mean?
that about you.
Yeah, I will speak my mind, no matter if it gets me in trouble.
I'm gonna make the assumption when I saw your album not do as well as it was supposed to do, and certain people didn't like it in the media and everything. I'm talking to my girl about it, and I'm like, listen, his fans don't give a fuck. His fans don't fucking read these blogs and magazines and shit
Yeah.
like that. Like, they don't care how much his album sold. Do you feel like the fans have in any way sort of turned on you, or do you?
No, I feel like my fan base has done nothing but grown and has been super supportive. I love my fans to death. And they're the reason this next EP is a totally free. I make no money off of it. The label makes no money off of it. It's for the fans, and it honestly, in my opinion, Heartbreak Soldiers is a better as an EP. It is better than my first album with less big features. It's got Wi-Fi, Stephen Cannon, and my homie Eli. That nobody. You know
Shout
what I
out
mean?
Eli.
Shout out Eli.
Shout out Steven. Shout out everybody.
Yeah.
Hey,
Eli,
shout out
shout
Ski
out.
Mask. He says, tell Adam he has a big head.
Tell him that he's got a big everything all of a sudden. He needs to fucking go to
Pause.
Weight Watchers.
Pause, bro.
This is how bad I am at the roast session. He needs to go to Weight Watchers. No, I mean, I love Ski, but I'm gonna
Shout out
roast
Ski,
him.
Yeah,
man.
shout out
Making
Ski Mask. He's
XXL,
dope.
bro.
I'll roast him real quick
He
though.
needed to be on it last year.
It was funny watching the video from Rolling Loud because X and Ski are side by side, and Ski kind of looks like he might be having a little bit of a hard time breathing, and X is like looking like an MMA fighter.
Oh wow.
He got to lay off on cigarettes.
I didn't see that.
Anyway, there's your roast, Ski. Enjoy that. He's the biggest interview that I should have done that I never got. Ski.
One of my
never
favorite
did
rappers,
Ski?
like actual.
And just never.
lyrical
He
rappers.
was on it with X, but we never got the actual Ski
I
Mask
remember
interview.
watching that.
We always
I
just
literally
missed each
picked-
other,
I
and then he
literally
decided to move to
picked
New
both
York.
of them up after that when I wasn't a rapper.
Really?
Yeah, and we went back to Rojas's Airbnb.
You picked up X and Ski from the airport?
Yeah.
Were you like the bitch that was sent to go pick up the
Yeah,
rappers?
I was like their bitch. I was like their
Wow.
runner. I was like Rojas, Skis, and X's bitch. But they didn't treat me like no bitch.
I got one more industry ass rapper question for you.
Go ahead, ask away.
Young Bands dissed you on Twitter.
Did he?
Did he?
You didn't see that?
No. What did he say?
Oh damn! I hate to be the one to inform.
Shit.
I don't have a Twitter. I deleted it. What
For
did he
real?
say?
I don't know because it got deleted or it might have been a fake screenshot.
We
but
had a song. I thought we was
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Somebody said, "Do you regret doing a song with Lil Xan?" And he said,
When did I say that?
He said, "No." Somebody said that to him. Do you regret doing a song with Lil Xan? And then he said, "To be honest, yes." But then it was deleted or something.
I don't really take that as a diss.
You don't take it as
I
a
have no
diss?
problems with young bands at all.
Yeah.
I'm happy, and I'm happy that he's blowing up, with the whole free band stuff. I wish him nothing but the best of success. I'm sorry that that's how he feels about it. I love that song. I have no problems with that. You know, I don't take that. If it was deleted for a reason, you know.
Yeah,
Shout out Young Bands.
Maybe it was hacked.
I love Young Bands.
I love how they always
That's
say
my
it was hacked.
brother, bro. I
Dude.
think he's just I think he sometimes he wants to start beef, just like
It's
because
just-
he's on house arrest a lot, but he makes amazing music. So sometimes I feel like
I mean, there's a
just
video
does
of
push
all
your
of us
music.
turning up to the song.
I think at the
literally
end of
in
the day,
studio.
he fucks with everybody, like a lot of other people.
Shout out
but-
Young Bands. I have no problems with him. You know what I mean? If you feel a certain type of way, it's your opinion, and I'm sorry you feel that way, but I still love your music, and I wish nothing but the best for you.
That's why you're hard to hate on. You're such a nice kid.
Thank you.
You know, you can just diss me. Fuck it. I'll fuck with you. I don't care.
You hate me, bro? Come hug me, bro.
Ask Ethan a question. We got to get him more involved in this podcast.
Ethan, bro, who dressed you today?
My mom.
Okay,
For
cool.
real?
I love it.
Your mom got swag. What
He's
kind
got
of
the
jacket is
nicest
that?
mom.
Yo,
Yeah.
Ethan made that shirt.
Oh, is that the chaotic?
That's your logo?
Is that the chaotic
No, this
clothing?
isn't the logo. It's just
This is
what
chaotic.
we came up with. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
tight.
me and him
Yeah,
about to collab Xanarchy chaotic clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For real.
Yeah.
Chaotic is the name of the brand?
Chaotic Collective. Spelled with a K.
You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I went on Netflix or Hulu or whatever the fuck it is, and I went to Shameless, and I was like, I'm going to watch this fucking show so that I can feel more educated about Ethan's career and stuff. And I watched like 2 or 3 episodes, and you weren't that involved.
No, not in the
He
first
was
couple
he
seasons.
was a little kid.
I was,
Yeah.
I was honestly started off when I was 9-10 years old.
That's so
and
crazy.
So,
He's been
yeah, I
acting
wasn't as, like
forever.
in those first like couple seasons. It was more just like low key
Yeah.
until I got like around like season 3, season 4.
And that's what I realized is like, damn, I'm going to have to watch a lot of this before I
Yeah.
start to
Well-
get into
well, he's
him.
You guys
right now,
he's,
he's currently filming.
They're shooting
season
right now.
9
Yeah,
out here.
Season
we're doing
9 right
season
now.
9
Yeah.
right now.
Dude, when you think about that, how do you were like Lil Tay. You were famous at 9.
Dude, no, that's why I see some shit. I'm like, damn, like hopefully like
Tay.
everybody's gotta be straight.
Shout out
with this
Little
shit.
Tay,
Shout out
wherever
Lil Tay.
she is right now.
But do you feel like, oh, this isn't working. Okay. Do you feel like, yeah, you don't need to whisper that. Everybody knows that Lil Tay got her Instagram deleted or whatever.
Nobody
mom deleted
knows
her
that.
He's like,
She archived
secret
all her
insider
pictures.
info about Lil
Don't
Tay,
tell
man.
anybody, Diablo.
Dude, I met Lil Tay on the street outside the store one time.
Really?
Yeah.
That was the only time you ever.
Yeah.
Well,
and then
would you have ever done a Lil Tay no jumper?
they tried to
You
holler
should've.
about it, but I was like,
But then the
You
bad
should've, bro.
shit
the Woah
happened.
Vicky shit, and then that was
Did
like,
you do the Woah Vicky?
I did the Woah Vicky podcast,
I
which
didn't see that. How was that?
a lot of people hated on it. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was pretty great. Like it was just, it was
I mean,
funny.
But for you talking to her, was it like an easy conversation to have?
No, I'm gonna be honest. There's not a lot going on upstairs with her. Yeah,
Okay.
no, she's pretty.
Do you
vapid.
think like when she goes home, like she switches off? Like when she's in bed and nobody's around.
Yeah, but
Who?
it's just like the
Woah Vicky.
there's a
No,
thread of
I don't think she does.
dumbness that sort of extends through the whole thing where
Yeah.
she might be acting more ridiculous than Hood or whatever
Like, you
on
think
camera.
I think she just like Hood and she absorbed that
The
a
Fly,
lot.
right?
Dude, I'm a
The
fuck.
fucking
Yo, look,
Fly
okay.
is terrorizing this
Hear me out
podcast.
here. Woah Vicky in bed, nobody's around. She's reading a book. Is she speaking?
I don't think
in,
she reads books.
In that
Is she
language?
speaking?
Is she speaking in that?
I think she would probably have a hard time reading the book,
you read a book
depending
out
on what
loud?
book it was.
No.
Do you guys read out loud? I
No,
don't
but in
read
her
out loud.
head,
Yes.
is it sounding like the same way she talks? Like
I
that-
think she'd be
I
pretty
think
confused
how like
by
some
the
people
book.
are Canadian
Also,
and
do
speak
you
a
think
certain
it's
way.
fake the way she talks, or do you think she's trained herself?
If it's
that
fake,
that's
she's
what-
the best actor I've ever seen because I've never seen her out of character.
It's a good question.
She's from Atlanta. I mean,
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying, bro. I've seen a lot of Hood like girls, bro.
and I'm not talking shit on Woah Vicky at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just for the record, I'm not.
But
talking
that's
shit on
what
Woah
happened
Vicky.
is that I did the fucking Woah
just
Vicky
trying to-
interview and I was getting so much shit about it, and then the Lil Tay thing became an option to do that interview, and I really just was like, it wasn't even about the Woah Vicky thing so much as it was just like, am I really gonna interview a 9-year-old? Like it's obvious that she's not really like.
I mean, yeah,
thinking,
she's
doing, you know.
she's 9, and her momager would probably be in. The
This was
building.
like before everybody realized how messed up the whole thing was, and I was already starting to get the feeling like, wow, this is really messed up. Like they got this girl swearing on camera and stuff, and she's 9, so that's why I
heard
I
really
think
want
it's
to do
dope
it.
as fuck. I think she's one of the
Well, yeah, but no,
youngest
that's- but
actors,
the
and
shit-
dude, her control of just for being 9 years old. When I was 9 years old, I couldn't do shit. like at all. I think.
Yo,
yeah, I mean, like when
she
I was
has
like
a
9 doing shit,
platform.
because I mean, like, yeah,
Bruh.
it's like doing that. When I was 9 years old, I had to sit like read-throughs full of fucking like 45-year-old
Sorry,
people like
Ethan.
not knowing shit.
What's your input on someone being like that young and being able to create a whole platform
I mean, it's
on themselves
like,
on YouTube and
somebody
multiple
should
platforms?
be 100% able to do that, but at the end of the day, you're 9 years old and you're naive of shit. I was, you were, everybody is, and there's people that are older than you that you need to like make sure that you're safe and shit.
I feel like people were stupid.
because I fucking seen that shit like going on
Well,
in the industry. Like,
when you were a 9-year-old on set and stuff, there's all these rules, there's all these laws about how a kid is supposed to be treated when they're an
but
actor.
But shit will still fall through the cracks
Right.
everywhere. Like you fucking see it. It's like it all, and it can stem from the parents 100%. And that's a lot of the times like with
Your
the
mom's
kid.
super nice, man.
Yeah, that's
Ethan's
my
so woke.
My parents made me go to fuck. They just
I don't
made me
think
go
you
back
know
to
how
public
woke
school
Ethan
and
is.
shit.
Yeah, his
I
mom's
fucking-
super nice. She came downstairs and she was like, "I love colorblind. We need to get a picture together."
Oh, really?
She's the
Oh.
nicest
She-
lady
Yeah,
ever.
I love his mom, man.
I
Shout
love,
out
I love
Ethan's
my
mom.
mom.
If
Shout
you
out
thought
mom.
I was nice, like he's nicer, man. And his mom is just like my mom, super nice.
But
so.
do you ever think about how weird it is that you've basically been like famous-ish since you can remember?
I mean, like the thing that's like the biggest
Yeah,
thing. My
because you're
parents-
more famous than all of us.
I don't even think because my parents instilled in me
Real
like
clout.
just go back
Real
home,
clout.
like do
We
your
got
own thing.
clout.
Like
Netflix
fucking, I would just go
clout.
home, like chill with my
got
friends,
clout.
like sneak out at night. And I didn't start thinking about like really trying to get on shit till like after I turned 18, like and started being like kind of like approached by people and being like, hey, you sound fucking whack. Like,
Wait, can I ask a question about Shameless?
what's up?
Your contract. How many more seasons are you renewed for?
Well, I'm me myself too, but like we right now so each season we go by how is it? I don't know if we
You
got
have
picked
water?
up yet.
Like, is the 10th season gonna be like the last?
It's tap.
You
To be
can't
honest,
say that.
I don't even know. I don't want it to be.
Yo, what are you doing
Let's
this
keep
season?
that shit going.
Can you give us any spoilers what you're doing this season?
He's not
Do
gonna.
you
do it.
I don't
die
even
on the
know
show or
if I. To
something?
be honest, I don't know if I can.
Yeah, of course you can. You probably signed a
He's
contract
giving
saying
me
you
the
can't.
whole.
Dude, I don't-
he's
like, there's
giving me the whole
contract.
script.
Break
I
your
know
contract
everything.
live on a podcast.
I'm just kidding.
The
No, he
handout
has-
scripts.
he
Are,
has-
are there like shameless like blogs or forums or something where they're gonna like take like little quotes from this and be like, whoa, like this is gonna happen like on the next
Oh,
season?
yeah, of course.
Dude, I
I've read,
feel
I've
like-
read some really fucked up like fan dreams. Like somebody tagged me and something like, and it's like really like
It's about to get weird.
like it was like some like lo-fi anime like wording.
Bro.
I was fucking freaked.
Nah.
I read this show. I was like, I was like, damn, please help me.
I don't even know that's what Adam asked. I think he was
I don't know
asking
how
if
to
there's like a Reddit that's gonna
dude.
take this universe with
Well,
the music universe and then your Shameless universe.
Because they're gonna think it's so crazy because they probably would just think it's crazy to think that you're just hanging out with like musicians and stuff because they probably like
Oh,
have a
man.
certain image of you from the
After
show
his
and shit,
100th
right?
episode party, he came over to my house and we just partied.
Yeah.
Yo, Ethan likes to party.
Yo, I like
I'm a
the
party
fit check
animal.
you did on Warhol. Thank you for keeping
Shout
the
out
thing
Warhols.
alive.
I know.
man.
I was like, man, we
'Cause,
need to
like,
keep going.
we
Oh, we're
need to
gonna
keep
fit check
going.
Adam. I was gonna do
Oh
it.
yeah,
He
we're
left the
gonna
studio.
Fit check me?
He knew I was gonna fit check him,
We
so he
made
left the
another
studio
Instagram
fast.
called Fit Check, and we do
Hey,
fit
follow
check.
Fit
Oh,
Check
I've seen the Fit
666.
Check Instagram,
and
yes.
We fit check
You're next.
celebrities, and you're.
Oh, you're gonna
definitely-
fit check me? Damn, I'll probably get some followers. That's tight. Well, really, all that I have on that's interesting is I got these rest in peace little Peep Vans that my friend
Oh, those
Michael
are
Tyra gave
beautiful,
me.
man.
He made these for me like right after Pete passed and surprised me with them, so that
those
was
are
very nice. I
beautiful.
still rock them from time to time.
Hey Chris, can you plug this into like a charger if you can find one?
And then
Thank you,
also I got my XXX Tentacion shirt, which I'm wearing my chains for the first time in months. And I wore this shirt today
I'm so
just because.
stupid. I almost said free X.
Free X.
Well, he's got a court case coming up, so like free him if he is in prison.
Yeah,
No,
free
but
him.
I just saw this shirt in my closet today, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna wear that shirt. And then coincidentally, he FaceTimed me, and we just talked for like an hour. So
I remember
X?
really
Yeah.
just, everything used to just be free X. Like people would just run up to
It was
Ski.
free X
Me,
and
I was
free
when I was on
Kodak
tour
and-
with Ski, would just people just run up to him, not even say hey. Be like, yo,
X,
free X.
Yo,
That
all
was
those
like a-
random
wait,
people see me
I
in
got a
public and
question.
say
Did
that.
that get on Ski's nerves?
For sure, like bro.
I mean, because they had a falling out. Of course.
Their
Yeah.
cult following is still big though, so you know it just happens
Well,
because of that shit.
well,
I love
X-
Ski's album.
Well, I mean, Ski's is very rare, and X's is revenge. Right? I mean, right?
No,
X is no
Members
longer
only.
affiliated with
Members only.
Revenge.
Garrett.
at that one point,
Garrett's
at
is
one point they were all
revenge, right?
together. Garrett makes the clothing Revenge, fire clothing.
With,
Shout
like,
out
the
Garrett.
bedazzled
Shout out
and
Garrett.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I almost wore my sweatshirt.
I just
I got
realized
the
what
revenge
a.
on too.
We
Is
look
that
like,
revenge?
oh my god, you guys are both wearing revenge shirts,
Well-
and then I got, actually, this is a revenge
This
shirt
is-
for the
I
record.
gave-
I
That's
gave him this
insane.
shirt.
All three of us
All
wearing
three
it.
of
Bro, Garrett,
Yeah.
bro, come on.
And I'm gonna be
that's
honest,
all
it's
I'm
not like I
saying.
wear
Forever.
revenge that
Yo,
often.
this is
I
why I
have
have so
one
much
hoodie and
revenge.
one shirt.
Yo, I'll trade sponsorships. You get all this anarchy, and if I get everyone else's shit.
That's crazy. Revenge needs to definitely give us some packs because
Hey,
we are just out here promoting.
We should do an interview with Garrett. I think
That'd be cool.
it'd be dope.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, Garrett of Revenge. That would be a really
But yeah,
good one.
what you're saying about Ethan and like his music,
I wanna do a
his
collab with
his
him.
Netflix shit. It's like
Oh, that would be good.
watching a big actor just hang out with like a bunch of rappers, like Lil Wayne. You feel me?
Right.
That must be weird. to
And
people.
Lil Wayne?
No, like Lil Wayne.
Oh, like Lil Wayne. Yeah.
Shot Lil Wayne.
Lil Xan is like Lil Wayne.
Tell that to all. Tell
Adam,
that,
why you trying to start shit, bro?
yo, tell that to all the old heads.
The old heads. Do you still feel like you're an enemy to the old heads?
Fuck old
I would
people.
say 90% of them, but there's 10% that are like they understand it. You know,
Right.
I'll get some old heads that'll be like, "Yo, don't listen to the other older people." You know, I'm jamming with the new wave. But the old heads, I don't have any problems with y'all. We come from different generations, so of course we're not gonna like each other's things.
Go away.
Who banging on the door?
Chris,
Don't come in. You're.
who's that? Go
Yo.
around the other way.
Go around the
who's
other
that?
way.
Yo, is that Gabe?
That's crazy, I think.
We'll kill him. Who is it?
We got the
Sounds like
Draco.
Gabe.
We have a Draco aimed at you right now.
We got the Draco.
Big facts. You hear that elaborate
Hey.
knock back there? Dun, 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 dun,
Did you-
dun.
It's a Freemason.
Did you write
handshake.
Kodak in jail?
You saw he had the
I did
Freemason
not.
You should.
chain?
It was his
Crest?
birthday.
Cool.
Everybody write Kodak.
Don
Happy
Craig?
birthday.
Don Crest.
Yeah,
Oh,
he had
it's
the
Don
Freemason-
Shout out.
Yeah,
Shout
That's
out
Don
Kodak.
Crest.
yeah, that's why he had the
Oh,
little.
well,
he
Either
has
way,
the Freemason
for the
chain
podcast purposes, we should probably like not have them coming through the bag and stuff because it'll mess the sound up and it'll be all this crazy shit in the
now. Have to
background.
do a resound check.
Hey.
Reverberate the room.
Speaking of making the news, you got this podcast on Drama Alert during the last one that we did
The
because
last Adam
you were
22.
talking about banging a certain celebrity,
Porn star or celebrity?
Tana.
Okay, yes.
So it got on Drama Alert. How do you feel about that?
Wait, drama. What's that?
Drama Alert, the news show on
Alert.
YouTube that Keemstar does.
Huh? Oh,
Do you
well, I
have
gotta look that up.
The Bearwoods?
I gotta look that up. I
Oh,
didn't
you
know.
want a Bearwood? I just
Yeah.
forgot.
Can you get a Bearwood, bro?
Oh yeah, let's get.
this
Yo,
podcast is sponsored by
Come
Bearwood.
on.
I didn't even know that the.
Yes,
I don't even know anything
Come on,
about
throw all of
drama.
them.
What? Give me one.
Bearwoods for the gang. Ethan, can you
Here, I'll
not
take- I'll
accept
hold
these on
Ethan's.
camera?
I'll hold Ethan's.
Yeah, he can hold mine.
Let me hold
He can
Ethan's.
He can hold mine.
Let me hold
That's
it.
it right there.
Hey, if you
I got the medical
If
card.
you
so it's
choose
all
to take
good.
those, you can give them to someone you know who smokes weed.
Don't touch
I
him,
legally
Ethan.
have my medical card.
Oh, you do legally
Yeah.
have your medical card.
For
That's
my
beautiful.
anxiety.
For some reason, I'm
thank you,
assuming
bro.
that being an actor on like a
Change it
real
later.
TV show is like being in like the UFC, where you like get drug tested, and if you fail, you're like, boom, you're off the show.
Yo, man.
I'm
And
guessing
these
that's not the
letters
case.
are so
though.
Hey, Chris,
Usually,
that day in the life is
usually,
gonna be
it's just
amazing.
like I don't know. Like I just keep low key with like shit. Mostly like fucking. Like I don't usually wild out too hard.
You're not gonna be like on camera with like 7 blunts,
Fuck
but
you
yeah,
and shit.
the TV,
Unless the role cuts for it, then that's
Yeah.
fucking sick.
the PR team might be
man.
like,
No.
Ethan, so about that photo you snorting coke on Instagram the other day,
Oh no.
that's a little weird, man. Like we might want to fall back on that a little
Hey,
bit.
Ethan, bro, just no face, no case. Just remember.
I'm out.
That is good advice.
I'm out.
When robbing a bank or doing anything else.
No face, no case.
No face, no case. Nah, man. But that would be my advice too. As long as we have the time right now, let's just say, kids, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad for you.
No, drugs are really bad for you.
Drugs are really bad for you. You gotta stay away from that stuff.
Hey, heroin.
Unless it's the hard shit.
Heroin.
Unless it's like Flintstones chewable vitamins.
Bad.
Those are drugs that I can
Spag.
deal
Capri
with.
Sun.
Don't do Advil.
5 gum?
Creek.
Okay.
Creek. Spade. Mouth. Heroin. I'm sorry.
Heron.
Crack.
Yeah, don't do none of them drugs. Don't do none of them drugs.
Crack
Oh,
cocaine.
Chris Long wants his lighter back. Look, he's so possessive about this fucking
I have
fake
an
Gucci
MCM
lighter that
one.
he
I got a
has.
Louis
I have
lighter.
an
It's
MCM
real.
one.
I got
Yeah.
the Louis lighter.
You got a Louis
Yo,
lighter.
he got a Louis
Everybody got
one.
designer
I got
lighters in
an
LA.
MCM one. He got a Gucci. Let's
Get
get
in
it.
my room.
I broke it. I hope I broke it. I'm gonna get pizza. You're gonna get pizza.
Fuck yeah.
Do they have Sprite?
Dude,
Okay.
Get a Coke.
I'll
too.
take a Sprite.
Thank
What's
you,
that
bro.
restaurant
Do you
that's right
want
next
Sprite
door that
on
has
the
like
pizza?
the fucking...
Wolf.
I'm gonna grab some of that
Put
shit
lean on
after
the
that
pizza.
place is flame.
Wolf is a great restaurant that's right next door, and I've been there many times. I went to a Zaytoven dinner there one time that was fantastic.
At my crib?
What are you
Yeah,
guys
no, we
talking about,
recorded
Rich Brian?
yesterday.
You guys are talking like we're not a podcast.
Shout
You're over
out
here
Rich
whispering
Brian.
to each other.
Shout out
You be
my motherfucking Rich Brian, brother.
Yo,
88
yo,
Rising.
Hi, Rich
shout
Brian.
out Rich Brian. I saw him at your crib the other day. I wanted to come through.
You should have. Yeah, we're working on
Because
some
you were
music.
there too, yeah.
I didn't go.
Oh, I mean.
But he did FaceTime me while you were with Rich Brian the other
Big
day.
facts.
What are you doing with him? Does he just go in the booth and record regular, or does he have a crazy writing process? What's that like?
He's a really good writer. He's also a producer. People don't
All
know
I gotta
that.
say
Right.
is he produced the beat and and wrote for Glow Like That, and that is like one of my favorite songs. Like,
Shout out 88 Rising.
while.
Shout out Sean.
no, but Glow Like That, my favorite. Song.
I just feel like his
Shout
shit
out
is hella.
Joji, my fucking brother.
And Joji, shout out
Is
Joji.
Rich
Fire.
Brian sitting there writing for a long time before he goes in?
I feel like he writes all his stuff just like a regular ass rapper.
No, but everybody's different.
A
You
lot
know,
of people freestyle and then write, but he actually writes, I think.
Yeah, because his stuff is tech enough that I just feel like he probably has like a more drawn
But I'm
out
sure he
writing
could go in there and
process.
just freestyle just as good. You feel me?
The most fun I ever had in the studio was with Ghostface because he was writing his whole verse.
Ghostface Killer?
Yes, and at the end of the verse, he started to like, basically like sort of just like toss out, like ask people in the room, like, what you think? What rhymes with this part? Like just having fun with it, like polling the room on this like one really technical part of the verse where he had to like rhyme like a bunch of different things that all sounded the same, and like his whole managers and like the security guard and just random people are all just like having fun with it, tossing shit out. And I was like, that's what motherfuckers should be doing in the studio, is just sort of polling the room and being like, yo, what about this, blah blah blah, and like having everybody volunteer thoughts.
He's fire. His music's fire.
Usually people don't do that.
Yeah.
Usually
Seen
they
his
just-
music videos like a black and white Betty Bob
Well, it's
or
because
something.
88
Ghostface?
Rising's
Oh,
videos.
no, don't Ghost Man.
Ghost Main. I'm talking about
Yeah.
Ghost Face, you
No,
little
I
child.
was saying 88.
Shout out Ghost Man.
Yo, on a,
That whole
no, shout out
time,
Ghost Man.
you
On
didn't
a-
know I was talking about
on
Ghostface.
a different note, though, 88 Rising's videos are amazing.
They
They're
kill
dope.
it.
Their whole label is dope.
Yeah. So who do they have signed these days? They got anybody new, or is it still Higher Brothers, Rich Brian,
Chris
and Keith Ape, right?
Hey,
Joji.
Chris, can I
Joji
know
too.
Joji,
Joji,
though?
yes.
Joji, Keith Abe.
I would love to get that interview
Be dope.
because I'm a YouTuber, so
let
I
him
knew
know.
him as Filthy Frank for a long ass time.
Yeah, dude, his story's dope.
That
And
is a
he's
crazy
also a
story.
producer too.
He
Oh,
is.
wait,
Yes.
We've made some music. Dope guy.
What should
I
I?
Ethan,
like,
have you done
working with
music?
artists to produce.
I'm starting to work on it.
You're starting.
Top
Are you
secret.
guys gonna do a song together?
Oh yeah, me and him are definitely gonna do a song. We're gonna break the internet.
I'm
like
just
that.
trying to perfect right
Trying
now.
to perfect it because
He came to the right guy, or let me say guy.
the right guys.
Right guy.
Are you guys becoming like a duo?
Yeah,
I
of
just need to get
course.
some
They're
face
becoming a
tats
boy
first.
You and Xander.
Well,
oh,
no,
okay.
no.
You
No.
were getting so much trouble.
We're gonna go
for
do
getting-
it tonight, right?
You
Bro,
three are like the white
Bro, you hear him? He's
Migos.
gonna get face tats tonight.
Yeah.
Really, tonight. Wow.
Yo,
No,
on
the show's not gonna like that.
Yo, just change the script to where you get face tats, or give me a cameo.
Wow.
should get him a
You a
cameo.
cameo as
What,
like
is
the
that a
bad kid in
possibility?
town.
Showtime.
Would they give me a cameo where I'm just like, hey, like you throw a shopping cart at me and I'm like, God
Throw
dang
a
it.
shopping
We still
cart
got
at
like,
me.
we still got like 10 episodes left. I'm sure, and they're not even.
Yo,
written, huh?
please let me get a cameo. Just like 2 seconds where I'm just like, man, gosh darn it. And then,
What?
you know what I mean? Just
You would have to be like some character that like fits.
like I
your
want to play the
image.
drug dealer.
That's who you would probably
Ooh,
have
Ooh,
to
you know
play.
what I mean? Like just some quick drug dealer.
You walk
Be like
out with
somebody
a
from the
knapsack
past
full of
comes in,
Xans.
like, just
Yeah.
sticks his head out the car and be like, "Fuck you, bitch."
Yeah. Or like I just like there's just one random scene that nobody gets where you walk up to the car and it's me and I'm like, fuck you.
What about a scene where you're
Take
bullying
notes.
somebody and he knocks you out? But they do it
knocks
for
you
real. Yeah, he knocks you out and they put like a piece of foam on the ground so you don't break your head open and stuff.
Like
Yeah.
you really hit me.
Sounds like a fun season.
Yeah.
Okay, let's ask a super corny question.
Diablo's in it
What's
too.
what's the craziest like mishap that you've ever seen happen on set in terms of something just completely not going right or just something crazy that people would not know about? Anything coming to mind?
I mean, it's been a workplace, so that's like that gestures in pretty much a lot of it. But fucking, I've had teachers walk out before. Had teachers walk out on us.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the on-set teachers?
Yeah, when I was doing school, like it was like a week, and she just wasn't fucking with it, and I quit.
She quit because you were such a bad kid.
yeah.
I was a good kid.
You were a good kid, but the other kids on set were bad?
No, I think it was just like we were just like talking to class and shit. Probably just like because it was like honestly like only like 2 of us in the classroom, so it was like fucking. We were so used to public school, and like we're not
Right.
like sitting there like, ooh, what the fuck could we be like? We just want to talk some shit.
Is being on the show dope enough that you'll be like pretty bummed when it's over?
Right now, yeah. I mean, like, but I'm like, that's what I mean. I'm trying to set myself up that like I'm not like just kind of like sitting on that show at the same time. That's why I'm creating clothing. I'm gonna start trying to do events, doing like charity type shit. But like, that's not bringing stuff to mainstream media.
Yeah, because like a lot of times you'll see people that are like really big actors and will get like millions of followers and stuff because of like sort of the role. But then like that is sort of the challenge is like how do you use that piece of fame that you got and then like build out like the rest of your character online and in terms of like what else you bring to the table.
Because I got passions like in a lot of other places. So that's like a lot of like other actors they feel comfortable staying within acting too, and that's like their realm to really grind on. But like there's other like I still want to work on that, but there's a lot of other stuff that I feel like I want to hit the note with.
Do you feel like if the show ended tomorrow that you would just be like you'd have way more time and just be able to like pursue a lot of different stuff in terms of acting as well as other stuff? Or
no, I think the show like I just honestly finished up like high school like less than a month ago.
Oh my god, it's so crazy.
So fucking I was like so glad to be done with that shit. But I moved out here back like a couple months ago, so it's like I had a lot of time to like set myself up. It's like I was like I need to like find like more stuff to do. Like that's the thing. Like I usually do find myself kind of like what can I do?
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like just trying to be on that shit.
Have you thought about going to college or?
At some point I would like to, but not right now. Yeah. Because I'm also not trying to spend like $200,000 on college.
True.
And I'd rather
Diego, have you thought about going to college?
That says it all.
But I want to go to college for some shit you can't make money off of. I want to study like fucking quantum physics, like psychology type shit. Like
that's interesting.
I don't like something that like you just like you want to like. I want to get the learning experience.
Dude, where did that lighter go?
Sometimes where did the lighter go? I don't know if I have a lighter. Sometimes
Did you go to college?
I went to college for 2 years. First year I took it real serious. Second year I did not take it serious at all.
Where'd you go?
I went to God damn it, what was it called the first year? It was called it was some community college. It was Middlesex. In Massachusetts.
I'd be down. No, probably not right
Fuck
now. No, I was
college.
thinking about
by the
online
way-
classes. No, fuck that.
By
I
the way,
cannot do that right now.
I just got a random text from
you,
Chris
brother.
King, and he said I came up with the "We Got Clout."
He did. He's lying, but I respect the thought process there.
Yeah. All right. Shout out Chris.
Shout out Chris King. That's hilarious.
I seen him at the YG event. I ran into Big Sean.
Big Bloods. What?
I ran into Big Sean at Atlanta Airport.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Big
just
Sean.
like walking like by.
How did he receive you? Like, what was it like?
I said I was a really big fan. He said likewise. So I felt really like honored. You know what I mean?
That's
but
cool.
I had also seen him a week later, but I hadn't talked to him at the YG Fairfax event. Because
Really?
YG is a good homie of mine.
Oh, that's nice.
But it was just funny to run back in.
fuck with
Have you
YG.
thought about becoming a Blood?
Definitely. You know, I've always ever since I was a baby.
Yeah.
I wanted to be
Came
a
out the
blood.
womb.
No.
You should ask your management to set
No,
that up
but,
for you.
But a lot of the people around me are low key like are very blood related.
I know, that's
you know,
what I
like,
noticed,
Like
yeah.
Whack 100 is like a really good friend of mine.
Right. Well, you ever think about just sitting down with Whack 100 and being like, listen, I think I can bring a lot to the organization?
And maybe with influence, yeah, definitely. I just don't jump me in.
Don't jump you in, yeah.
Just like
because you're fragile. You might
let
break.
me be an influencer for the Bloods, not the ones that have to go out and kill people.
How are your fighting skills?
Impeccable.
No, actually,
He's a
you know,
ninja.
growing up,
Can you hand out the fade?
No, growing up little, you learn to fight. You know what I mean?
There should be a whole like MMA like type like
Yeah,
ring thing that we
For
should, like,
SoundCloud rappers,
just
yes.
like do a
I
bunch
could
of, like,
take
fuck
on
shit.
someone twice.
I'm a
twice my
second degree
size
black
easy.
belt.
I feel like Adam's a really good fighter.
No,
I feel like
I've
Adam
been in
could
fighting a
square
long
up.
time.
Yeah, I feel like you could
You
square
know,
up.
you're just so like paws big. You know what I mean? So I feel like you're
That's
just
what I'm saying, bro.
You're just a threat in general.
I mean,
I would hire
just
you
haven't
to
been in a
fight
fight in
you.
a long time, and I'm really opposed to it. I really just don't like violence at this point in my life because I feel like I just got in so many fist
That's
fights as
kinda
a
like
kid.
where
That was
I'm
just the
at,
thing.
too. It's
When I was a
weird.
kid, bro, fighting was so normal for us. That was just like how you work shit out, and I just don't like it. I feel like
Yeah.
I graduated to a point in my life where feel lucky that I don't have to do stupid shit like that. I feel so lucky that I never got in trouble. I never got caught. I never dude, I fucking knocked this kid's teeth out so bad one time.
Oh yeah, I think I saw one of your interviews or videos.
I
where you
did
were
talk about it on the
about-
live stream or something one time really bad. But I'm not going to lie, though. It felt really good because this girl that I was seeing at the time, she told me she saw him at the bar and that like his whole jaw was wired shut like a couple days later.
Oh man,
Violence is good.
I would not
It was
I would not wanna
it was
fight
flattering.
you, dude.
right now.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, yeah, you're on.
I also just get weed.
He doesn't.
It's just a
he doesn't-
natural,
No,
like-
yeah, it's just a
No,
natural.
it just happens, bro.
It
It
just
just
happens.
Yeah.
It just passes.
To people that
what's
don't
from the
smoke
movie?
ever,
It's
bro.
it's just a metaphor.
What?
Fucking what was that Ansel Elgort movie? The
Yeah, it's just
Falling from Our Stars where he's holding the cigarette.
Oh,
And
yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
it's just a metaphor.
Yeah, yeah.
She says that.
Well, Will Smith. It's for the look. I don't light it. I just bite it.
I just like
Some
rolling
shit.
around. I just like rolling around my
I'm
fingers.
stoned.
Yeah, just holding it.
looking at that.
What's up, guys?
Yo, bro, why is this your background? They can't even see it. That's the craziest part.
What, his phone?
No, like the screen right
Oh yeah, the picture of Nate with his hair swept over to the side. God, it was such a funny period in his life, and we kept telling him how bad his haircut looked. The camera's right there.
here.
What the fuck are you talking about? It's a huge black tripod, giant thing. What do you mean? Where's the camera at? Oh man. Hey, you know what's interesting?
What?
The Nas album comes out tonight at midnight, which
Does it come out tonight?
yeah, you guys might not care as much as I care, but I'm excited.
I care.
I fucks with Nas.
Okay.
I care.
Nah, I love
But, like,
Nas.
It
I
takes
grew
me
up on
like
Nas.
a whole week to even actually listen to any album
like,
that comes out.
Usually for me,
Bro,
that's true
it's like
too.
people
Yeah.
think-
It's
like,
hard
you
for
could just listen
it
in
takes
one
me,
day.
just like Diablo said, it takes me a while to listen. Just like same with movies. Like I won't go see a movie and I won't go listen to an album after it's been out for like a while.
Right.
And then I realized, damn, I was missing out.
But
And,
see,
like,
okay, I was in the studio for like a couple days straight when the Pusha T album came out, so I didn't listen to it for like a week, and then I listened to it and it was so dope. But already like the whole conversation online had taken place. Whereas like this Nas album, if I listen to it at midnight right when it comes out, really like listen to it a couple times and then look at Twitter and see what everybody else is saying about it, then that kind of like adds even more to it because people are going to be pointing out stuff that I didn't notice. And like, then I even like to go and read all the reviews and stuff because I like to see what certain, what certain reviewers think of it and stuff like that, So like, that's why I like to listen to an album right when it comes out, but a lot of times it's not really convenient to do so,
yeah. I'm totally just on the I have to wait a little bit, but then I regret it when it's a good album.
Well,
like,
Kanye's
fuck.
got me excited, because like the
Obviously, look at
Pusha
your
T,
fucking hat.
Kanye, yep,
Kanye's a
still
god,
got
bro.
it. Pusha T,
You wouldn't- that's
Kanye,
priceless,
Kid Cudi, Nas, Tiana Taylor. Boom, 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 boom. That's like
It's been
35
sick as fuck.
bangers.
Music is
I
so
like
dope,
it,
bro.
I haven't
Music
listened
is
to Pusha
crazy.
T album though.
Wait,
yet.
wait,
I
wait.
still-
You
I
haven't
need
listened to it?
No, I
It's
haven't.
hard.
Because I've
Wait.
listened to Ye and I've listened to Kids See Goes.
But you know what's crazy is that the Pusha T album came out and then the Drake and Pusha T beef happened. So it's like immediately the album almost felt old because
Yeah.
then there's this other like
'Cause it was-
crazy
I don't know,
diss track.
It's just
Did you
fucking
see the music
off.
video for I'm Upset?
From who?
I'm Upset, the Drake music video.
You know what? I honestly did not watch it
It's
yet.
in Degrassi. Like, it
I
takes
know.
place in Degrassi.
When did it come
So
out?
weird.
It came out last night, but I didn't watch it yet. See, I'm fucking up. I seen everybody talking about it. He based the music video on
from
on
Upset?
Degrassi.
It's in Degrassi. Oh, that's him
It's like
trying
an
to
anniversary party.
defend himself from the W shit.
I mean, he took this L to
gets
Pusha T.
Yo, shout out to Drake. He gets shit done quick, like videos and like
I mean,
the turnaround time is amazing.
I can't wait to hear him address the Pusha T thing, possibly more in depth on his album, because I don't know. I don't think it's going to be like a full on diss
feel like-
track, but I think he's going to
feel
talk
like he's
about
a
it.
fact that the world-
that much.
I think he will address it, but
I mean,
not.
just like, but like,
No, he's gonna.
He's
bro.
not going to be like, "Fuck you, Pusha T. This is
not
my big
gonna
diss
take
song,"
it
but
as-
he's
He's
going
not
to
gonna
say,
create a scene about it.
Like right now, most people would say he has an L, but he's not gonna let that L like.
Oh, no,
be
no.
The L
much
doesn't
longer.
affect Drake.
Like,
"The
he's-
Drake
like-
machine is far too
like,
strong."
He's gonna come back with a W.
Yeah.
And then if Pusha wants to try,
Drake works with the CIA.
It won't work.
I know, because because
He's
Pusha's
gonna
over
sit-
the beef
he's gonna
too.
sit
He
back
even
and
said.
make sure
Why
that
is Pusha
it's
fucking
the
with
best
Drake?
song.
Why? What was the start of that?
Pusha
based off
Pusha's
of?
been dissing him for years. It all goes back to like
All the whole good music.
the
type,
Mr. Me
you know?
Too thing. You remember that? Mr. Me Too was the fucking clip song that was about Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne was wearing Bape and they felt like they started Bape, which is super funny because they were the earliest ones wearing Bape, but now everybody wears Bape. Bape was cool
It
back
sounds
then.
like girls wearing dresses.
Exactly. Bape was cool then, became uncool for a while. Now it's super cool again.
It's a FaceTime.
Who are you calling?
That's good. What's up?
Go around. Chris.
Hey yo, I'm on a podcast. I'll call you back.
Who's that, Chris?
Yeah.
Gang related.
He said Chris King said y'all gay.
Chris King said that we're gay. Well,
Yeah.
that's inappropriate.
He said he loves
Homophobic,
you.
problematic.
He's trying to lose weight.
Who?
He said he loves you and he's trying to lose weight.
Oh, I was just kidding, bro. I love him. Oh man, the roast. He's supposed to roast me back. He's supposed to say, "Man, you look like a
No, he took it to
hard-boiled
heart.
egg." Damn, he took it to heart.
Yeah.
I wasn't even trying to roast him. I was just saying that
Nah,
Ski and
bro,
X
he
look
had a-
funny on
bro, he
stage
had a
next to each
smile on
other.
his face.
What's your favorite ski song?
It was
My
harmless.
favorite Ski song?
The one that goes.
I mean, I loved The Coolest Monkey in the Jungle because of the moment, because of the fact that he
I like that
sees
song.
the meme in that. To be
Wait,
honest, I
wait.
just love the whole new album. It would be hard for me to pick a certain
Your
song.
favorite song with him or with a feature?
Just with him.
Shit. Catch Me Outside, definitely.
Fire.
No, that one too. Did you ever do a Nardwuar interview?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
okay.
In Vancouver.
No.
Because
Nardwuar.
everybody, all the homies just did it. Pump,
Pump
Yeah.
just did
And
that.
ski.
Ski, and Juice World all did it
That's
together.
fire.
Juice WRLD blowing
Well,
up.
like at the same time.
Crazy.
Pumps, they edited it so
I'm
much.
surprised Juice WRLD didn't make it on XXL this year.
Yeah, but when they
It was
voted,
way too late.
they voted it
No,
would
no,
have
I
been
know
early.
it's way too late, but I mean, I'm just talking about like how popular he's gotten.
Juice
in
WRLD's
such a little
fire, bro.
time.
Juice
It's
WRLD
crazy.
is, and the fact that Lil Skies
Probably such
is
a
not
high
on there is an
streaming
outrage.
No,
artist
but
right
Lil
now, bro.
Skies and Rich turned it down.
I know, but Lil Skies, like, if he should have been on there.
Should've
Like,
been
he
on
blew
it.
the fuck
and
up
Rich
this
the
year.
Kid should have been on it.
But Juice WRLD is the new Lil Skies. I'm not saying Lil Skies is
Juice
over,
WRLD
but
will
Juice
be on
WRLD
it
has
next
like a
year.
similar trajectory where they make sort of similar music and they're blowing up. Like they both just had these two huge songs. And Juice WRLD right now has 2 songs with 20 million views. It reminds me exactly of like what happened with Lil Skies like 6 months ago.
Yeah,
He's just going
Juice
crazy.
WRLD he makes good music. The table's good, and he'll definitely be on next year's XXL.
He's definitely one of the most.
Who knows what the slogan will be?
He's a gent. He's a
Ethan.
charming guy.
Diablo.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Who's his favorite
Mariah
rapper?
Carey.
Mariah Carey.
But no.
He said Mariah Carey. Hey, is
works.
that yours? You want to know mine?
I'll see. Fuck. You know, I always fuck with Diego. Like.
You don't,
But, like-
you don't gotta say that.
No, but like on some real shit, like I
You
always
my
fuck
brother,
with,
but you
but
don't
like on
gotta
some
say
like
it.
real like type shit, like listen to a lot of Flatbush, Joey Badass.
Okay.
He does, bro. He's
Like
on
that's
the conscious.
underachievers, like
Hip-hop.
Oh wait, shout out
Even to
underachievers.
yeah.
Shout out
Shout
to
out all
the
those guys, you're all
underachievers.
fucking sick as hell.
That's tight.
Jews,
I grew up
me,
listening
Eric.
to Potion number 25.
People went in on me because I said that I didn't know the JID dude, J-I-D.
He's
I don't-
Dreamville, J. Cole.
I know.
I thought he was, bro. I thought.
Well, the XXL always needs a lyricist.
They were coming for
thought he
my
was Saw
neck
Baby.
on Twitter
I thought
because
he
I
was Saw
said that
Baby.
I didn't know who he was. But then I was watching the interview with Vanessa from XXL, and she was even saying like, yeah, a lot of people didn't know who he was, like because you know he was one of the lesser known people on it, I guess.
I mean, I just
I've
knew
heard of his name.
I
in
still have to
music. I
listen
didn't
to
know
him.
what
We're
he
gonna
looked
watch
like.
his stuff on the stream after we're done the actual
I
podcast
gotta
part.
Probably
hear
really
some of
fire.
it. But like, he's a real good lyricist.
I've been waiting for this stream to check him out so I can check him out live with the people.
Yeah.
Hope J. Cole doesn't find out.
But I always knew he was part of Dreamville, and that's probably how he got on there. But he's a great artist.
Well, subtle plug. I just did the YBN Corday interview.
Oh,
and
that's my homie. He's in the whole day in the life of the video. Me and Chris.
right.
shot.
He's super dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's that. When that day in the life comes out,
No, Corday is just all up in
He's
that
fire.
video.
YBN Corday is amazing.
Like you catch us
gonna
first
blow
meeting.
up.
Such a cool dude.
In that video, you catch us meeting. So
Oh, really? Yeah. And you know what? Is that I fully abused my J. Cole texting privileges. And I sent him the YBN Corday interview,
Interesting.
and he was like, "Yeah, I
nice.
fuck with that dude. He's good."
He's gonna blow up.
J. Cole fucks with his
He's
music.
like such a funny, nice person. Like
Yeah, he's chill.
like,
He just made a
a
song.
super fun, cool vibe.
all of the YBN crew.
I love all the
is like-
YBNs.
Is like all
Yo,
the YBNs.
that's like the group that most artists have blown up. Have you noticed? That's pretty dope.
You want to know
where,
something?
like everyone keeps coming out, and then within like a month, that person's already like.
Because
on
you
their
know what?
way.
Normally, when you have like a rap
just-
crew,
I just said
it's like a crew that's based on like one area. Like they're all from the same area, so they all sort of have similar slang. They've been around each other.
What
Blah
is
blah
that,
blah.
Alabama?
But they're not from the same places. Jay is from Texas, Namir is from Alabama, and then Corday is from like the DMV.
Well, I'm
Maryland
friends.
or
I'm
some
friends. Yeah, you know their manager Ace.
Yeah, Ace.
Yeah, Ace.
Ace is a super cool dude.
Ace is a super nice, super cool dude. Shout out Ace. I think he's just really good at scouting.
Yeah. Well, no, but they were already a gamer crew. That's the thing about it. They were
they're a
already,
gamer crew?
but they were friends from like long distance. Normally when you have GBE come out, it's
That's
like they're all
almost-
from the same
That's
block.
almost like if the stars and moons aligned and just like fucking, you know what I mean?
But
Just
when you
like
think
that.
about it, they're just from completely different places, so they have different
they just
styles, and
all
they just
could
happen.
rap their asses
But they're so
off,
different
bro.
because Corday doesn't rap anything like Namir. They're from totally different places and stuff. But I do want to say this. I'm going to jinx it. Ace told me that he will in the near future get me an interview with all three of them together, and he said that it is like insane how funny they are together when they're all like in the same room. So that might be one of the most legendary podcasts for people who give a fuck about them, especially just to have them all together, because he says it's hilarious. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I bet it is hilarious. So what else you guys got going on in your lives that we should talk about? What are the current events and stuff?
Diablo.
Fucking Fly, man. The Fly is still here.
I bet we could kill him.
I think we're just all
We need to
working
all
on
team up.
music.
He's probably gonna produce most of my my second album, because like I said, this is just an EP. This is just an EP I'm about to drop. Mm-hmm. Did I already say my second album name?
Yeah, you did.
What's it called?
Baby Blue.
Baby Blue Subaru.
Baby Boo Shuba
Yo, all right, let me get some
Like
water.
Baby
Hold
Talk
up.
Xan
No
right there real
water.
quick.
Speech impediment. Dance gonna make you
Could be a
dance.
dope
Baby
album.
Boo Shuba Boo. No. Can I just say this real quick before I forget? There's a rapper named Blueface from LA. He is a Crip. He has a song called
that's
On the
right.
Dead Lokes. On the Dead Lokes. Bro, you got to go listen to this song. You got to check this tattoo he got on the side of his head. He got George Washington on the side, or Ben Franklin, actually, I think, on the side of his head. Huge, but this song goes crazy. I just want to throw that out there. It's
I
got like
listen to that.
half
What
a
was
million
his
plays.
name?
I would
already
listen to
forgot.
that.
Blueface.
Blueface.
On the Dead
I'm gonna
Lokes.
follow
very-
Blueface right now.
Very.
I'm not going to say that ever again because I don't like talking about gang shit.
Just had to get it
Hey
out my
yo,
head.
very crippy.
Hey, shout out to all the Crips and all the Bloods and everybody
what I
else.
was gonna say
Shout
now
out
'cause
all
I'm
of
high
them.
off weed.
You're high off weed.
What was I saying?
Oh, we're working on new music. Baby Blue
Oh yeah,
Subaru.
baby. My second album. I'm gonna break it here. Baby Blue Subaru.
Oh, baby boo, shuba boo. I like it.
Baby Blue Subaru.
I wish I had a gun so I could shoot
Hey,
this fly.
but the thing about yes,
Bro, that's not how you.
That's not how you kill flies?
No, that's not the fun
A
way to
gun.
do it. The fun way to do it is want to get those buzzers. It's a lamp. They just go straight into it and explode.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
They're
what I
lit.
want.
We have one.
Or just a newspaper, just pow,
Or
just
the
destroy the
swatting
fly.
thing. You can hit him like.
We'll fucking take Diego's water and smack the shit.
Yo,
out of
give
See,
me
it.
some of
that's,
that.
you don't have that much
That's
surface area
Oh, wait,
on
no,
that.
you're
That's
sick.
why you
You're
need a
gonna
big
end
old
up-
newspaper
good.
or something.
Wait. It's right over here.
Everybody act like you're not moving or anything, and then maybe the fly will
right
just
there.
like seize around the headphones again. What is wrong with this dude?
What if? Wait.
Dude,
He's
it's so.
mobbing.
Now that my cat lives with me, it's so funny because he just begs for food so
annoying,
much. He
bro.
never really begged for food that much here.
I need to get
Should
a
have
cat.
brought your cat.
You do need a cat.
I got 2 cats back in
Should have seen
Chicago.
Adam's cat is lit.
My
I've met-
cat's
I've met
lit.
your cat before.
15. He's 15, bro. He's an
Damn.
old cat.
He's old.
Yeah, and he was living on this. You know what
Older than
happened?
Ethan.
I didn't actually tell this story. He's 15, older than Ethan and Zan. No, the cat started
I mean, it's
walking
not
around.
far.
He just
It's not
started
far. It's like
exploring the
3
area and stuff, and he found this tattoo shop over there, and they started treating him real good. They started giving him mad food, gave him a really clean litter box and stuff. He fully stopped fucking with us at all. We had to go there, get him, put him in a box, bring him to my apartment. Now, he's living good. He's happy. He looks like really good. We got him shaved and stuff, so now he's got like his fur short, but he's happy as fuck. Like him and my girl, they get along like really good. They kick it.
That was a happy story. Had a
Yeah.
good ending.
Hey, yeah, it's weird when I talk about my cat. Is like the few times that I'm not like being like cynical or sarcastic
know.
about something. You like almost expect
You're a
something bad
cat
to happen
lover.
at the end of the
Adam's
story.
a cat lover. Rope gang.
I love cats, man. Cats are just they make life worth living, man. You know.
What was that?
Surprised you don't have like 10 when you walk in the shop.
No.
Are you renovating your shop right now?
Yes, the shop is going to be reopened
Accidentally
like in a
walked
couple
in there.
days.
It's like pretty cool.
No, it's going to be open on
looks
like
cool.
Friday and stuff. And if you hear any noise, that's what that is.
Looks dope.
Zan, what when you just check out here and start looking at your phone? What are you doing? Are you DMing girls? What are you doing?
No, it's so much drama that just happened.
With what?
I'll explain it in a little bit, but it's,
Too personal?
No, I'm gonna explain
Instagram.
it. I'm an open book, but it was my live. I'll explain a little bit, but
Okay.
it's gonna cause some controversy.
Yeah. So you are trying to make your old relationship work again?
Jessica?
Yeah, you're trying to leave
that's
the
my
hoes
babe.
behind?
I'm faithful.
You're faithful now.
Yeah, I won't fuck any other girl but Jessica.
Really?
Yeah.
That's different than what you were saying when you were here last time.
I know, but she already saw it, so she.
Do you feel like you're so out of control sexually that you need to have a girlfriend to try to keep yourself in check?
Nah, bro, I don't even really be fucking.
Yeah.
Faithful
like,
Club.
anymore.
Liar.
Like in the last 2 months, I really haven't been fucking.
You smash.com.
I'm like, all right.
Diego's
Whatever you
sterile,
say.
bro.
He's sterile? That doesn't mean you can't fuck. That's actually
We're
more
all
reason to
sterile.
fuck.
No, that's like plugged up.
What are you? Are you girlfriend guy? Are you
Wait, are you still with the same girl?
Yeah.
oh, your girlfriended up?
Yeah.
For how long?
We've known each other since we were like 14.
So you've been dating since you were 14?
No, we've been dating since 14.
Oh,
We've been
okay.
like on and off since like 2 years type shit.
2 years.
Yeah.
That's nice. Hell yeah. It's great to have someone to share the world with. What about you? You ever had a long-term one?
My DMs are open. Let's go. What's up, guys?
My DMs are open. I wish I could say that. No, I like having a girlfriend.
Dude, I love your girlfriend. She's cool.
Yeah, she's tight.
You guys are like the
what is it?
SoundCloud parents, bro.
Yeah,
feel me?
that's weird, but that's probably true.
It's cool.
SoundCloud parent. Yeah.
You guys are actually goals, bro. Like for real.
We are?
You guys are dope.
Goals? That's what
Yeah.
all these little girls say on Instagram and stuff. Goals.
Yoler.
I feel like she's helped me to,
She-
know,
Yo,
have
I
that
gotta
fan
make
base of like women,
Everybody
you know?
sees me picking my nose. I'm sick. So yes, I'm picking my
People are
nose.
roasting you for picking your nose?
No, I'm just saying because I keep doing this.
Boogers taste
That's why I
so
didn't drink his
good. Can
water.
we just throw that out
He's
there?
not
I'm
trying to get
sick.
sick.
I love eating boogers.
Bro, chill.
Every morning I eat a bowl of boogers.
You're
What else could we talk about? What's relevant right now?
almond milk.
Eating boogers with almond milk, yes.
I
Did
don't
anybody,
worry.
wait, did
Don't
anybody
worry.
watch the
I'll come back
Dennis
into
Rodman
this.
interview on CNN?
Go around.
We
Who
had
the fuck
fucking
is this?
Draco. You ever
Dennis
seen-
Rodman interview with who?
About the Kim Jong Un type shit.
Oh, he had an interview already?
You got just watch it.
I
It's
missed-
16 minutes long. It's
Are they
just
act-
you gotta watch it.
Are they
That's
actually
period.
turning California into 3 states?
I don't.
Is that a
I,
thing
I
that
watched
people
Phil
could do?
DeFranco talk about it today. It seems very
Is
unlikely.
that a thing people could do?
They can vote on it, but like he explained. Go
Yo, we
around.
got fucking RPGs.
Chris, where's Chris? Tell him to go around. Go around to the fence.
Yeah, bro, this shit's crazy.
Go to the fence.
We're filming something. God, I hate. There's a sign that says "Do not knock," and everybody
I know,
knocks
and I
anyway.
knock.
I'm gonna knock
Yeah, I'm
every
sorry.
time I come here.
I knocked it.
You're gonna break your finger playing with this gigantic kendama.
taking this
Pump
home.
it on my knee and she's gonna
Break it. Your fucking
This
kneecap
one's so
in
much
half.
easier, bro. They don't know how easy this one
You
is.
guys are also easily distracted. It's funny doing a podcast with you guys. You're all
it's
just
still
like
lit. That's
just
the
jumping.
thing.
No, Ethan is kind of focused. You two are sort
no,
of
but in
floating
the
off on a
beginning,
cloud
I didn't
somewhere.
In the
Weed, yeah,
beginning, it
that's
was
why.
different. We were more engaging, and he
And
wasn't.
Ethan was such a closed book, and
And
he
now
opened up
it's
like a
changing.
butterfly.
I felt like at first we were
I'm starting
excluding
to
him from the
open up.
conversation too much by talking. Well, we were talking about you, so I guess it
No,
makes
Maybe
sense.
if we
It's
had
just
like
because-
stuff to interact with, like toys or books, or
Do you
drawing
have any, like,
no,
utensils.
it's
Bucks,
when I
like,
started
get
smoking
some
weed.
coloring
I
going
get
on.
like,
That'd be fine.
I
I like
get
crayons.
stuff. Like who the fuck?
Because when you're getting high, you kind of
I get
forget that
stuck,
like you're
yeah.
totally like your brain is just erupting and like crazy
Especially
shit's
the weed
going
out
on.
here, it just fucking.
Like
Adam,
my
it
hand
just
is
puts
still
you
in this
down like a
position.
dog.
I
feel like
into a
for-
trench.
Let's talk about. I feel like you don't play Fortnite,
I don't play
and
Fortnite,
it's
I
weird
do.
because it's so part of the
PUBG.
culture right now.
bro. I would like to,
so
but
I would
said
feel like you would
PUBG.
play just to see what the
PUBG.
hype is all
I
about.
tried to play Call of Duty like last year
Not the
and
same.
didn't. I couldn't get the controls.
Not the same.
Yeah, but I don't think I'd be any good Fortnite because I couldn't even get the controls for Call
no,
of Duty.
I
Call
think you
Duty's
would, bro.
sick.
Dude, like 6-year-olds play it. You got this.
Yeah, but these 6-year-olds are born playing Fortnite.
6-year-olds are 2 million
They went
followers.
out. They went from fucking Minecraft to Fortnite and are sitting there learning shit left and right,
Yeah.
fucking me up.
They just
I can't
learn
do
it.
that shit.
They're
Like,
born doing
I can
it.
do fucking like Nazi zombies on Call of Duty. Like
Right.
that shit
I
was
mean,
sick.
I was born playing Duck Hunt where you point a gun
I
at the
still have
screen,
that.
pew,
Duck Hunt
pew,
is
that's
fire,
it.
that
bro.
machine.
That
My
shit's
dad
fire.
does. I still got the Nintendo one back at home.
I mean,
I
they just
have
lit.
no, not one. Whatever
Or
that
think about
shit is.
Super Mario Brothers. Those controls make sense to me. You're running to the right. That's
I
what
need
you
to find
do.
Super Smash Bros. I got a GameCube.
Yeah.
So I need to find that.
And you know, I played like Zelda and shit. But once you start having to like
fucking love
aim
Zelda.
while running, you have to be able to aim while running. That's the part that like fucks up in my brain. I can't like use 2 joysticks at the same time because I didn't grow up in that. And then I just stopped playing video games as soon as I started like fucking girls pretty much when I was like 17 or so.
Do
And
both.
so then like, you know, after that I just kind of lost track of video games. Besides Pokemon Go, which I've maintained a strong affection for 2 years.
I didn't like Pokemon
You're still
Go.
playing Pokemon
I did not
Go?
like Pokemon
Oh,
Go.
the other day I deleted off my phone for a week straight, but then I downloaded it again yesterday and
You
played
hear
for a little
about
bit.
people like when that first started. People
You could
first
play that,
started
you could
doing- they
play
were getting,
Fortnite.
like robbed and shit.
Yeah.
And, like,
I was one of the
fuck
people robbing him.
that. Really? That's
No,
pretty
but
hard.
imagine.
Just started like a Pokemon
You believe,
game.
dude?
He's just like, really?
He's
That's
like,
cool.
yeah.
You do. You look
straight.
like
I
that,
mean-
Adam. All right. I think for like conciseness' sake, I'm just going to stop the recording here. Also, I have to pee.
Yeah, you
But that's a
should do
1
that.
hour
thirsty.
episode. Boom. Perfect.
Hey yo, 1 hour episode.
Did that pizza come
Xanarchy
here?
gang, Diablo gang, Ethan
Hey.
gang, Shameless gang.
Foolish
Chaotic
gang.
Hey yo,
Diablo.
catch us in the
Rope
9th
gang.
season.
Adam
You know what would
gang.
be so lit if you got Shameless like in the logo from the show tattooed on your
no,
face? Because
that would
Shameless is
not-
kind of a cool word taken out of
Not on your
context.
face somewhere.
No, you're right. That would be
Also, I'm
retarded.
very
Yeah.
I'll write it-
Stone
I'll write it in
Gang,
there.
You read it, yeah.
Rope Gang. Shout out Adam. Shout
Ethan
out
Gang.
Roseman.
Ethan Gang. I like
Gang.
that. Just
Nah,
his first
yeah.
name, Gang, and then Shameless Gang as well.
Shout out,
Gang.
shout out to the gang, and that's it. Yeah.
Rope
Shout
Gang.
out everybody.
You know what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna actually switch up the OBS and start the stream.
Yes.
So I'm gonna stop recording right now. But hey, much love to everybody out here. Watch this. Xanarchy22, Diablo
Bitch.
Gang, Ethan Gang, which we now call it.
He's
Big
got
Drank,
15 gang.
gang shit. Peace.
I'm just chilling with Adam, yeah, I'm just chilling with Adam, I'm just chilling with Adam, Lil Dusty Host Diablo, I'm just chilling with Adam.